I have been told that we can go even further beyond. You're probably going to need a bigger shield generator there, Buggsy. I mean, don't get me wrong, big Buggsy is good, but bigger Buggsy is better still. Well, hello there, my ogre friends. How are you? Show it me. Show me Buggsy's enormous future. Oh, who is that? Look at the size of them. Look at the size of them right there. Pyliag. Great ogre frame with a body size offset of +2. +1 is double the size of a regular colonist. +2 is triple the size of a regular plain old colonist. The only problem is, it's not my finest plan because now we have to fight 18 enormous people. I know luckily the ogres have some advanced tactics where they focus on only the most important targets, like my campfires and each other. Okay, now we only have to fight 11 enormous people. Oh, that doesn't sound so good. 2 are turning around. Which one was it? We wanted Moog, right? Was it Moog? Moog is another great ogre. Oh shit, we've got multiple. I think Pyork is another enormous ogre. Oh shit, good luck, people. Those are the new Jotun, by the way. They look so much better than they did only a couple of days ago. And you see, unlike last time, our Tox Weapons aren't going to destroy us. It's very big brain. Thanks to Buggo's new penis genes, we can shower them in toxins, and we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, but like, watch out for friendly fire on the toxin front, though. Buggsy, get your scythe. We're gonna go slap around a big piggy. Get that piggy. Are we doing good? Are we doing good, Dad? How are we looking? Great ogre frame. Buggo, get down here. I need you to capture a very large man. Has she knocked him? I think he's down. He's down, he's down, he's down. Don't kill him, don't kill him. Okay. Oh! Get back, get back. We've actually done it. Mission success. Buggo, get down here. Oh, Black Scarab Thrower, your sacrifice won't be forgotten, my friend. Thank God these ogres were... No. My plants. Oh, look at the stink in the cave. They aren't immune to it, are they? So the second you step foot in there, they immediately get hit by tox gas. Oh! Look at them. Pain is up, sight is down, breathing. If we want to capture prisoners, this is amazing. Hang on, so it would make even more sense if before the raiders turn up, we shoot our own kill box. We just fill the kill box with toxic gas so they walk into a stream of it. Oh my god, another one. Well, we'll put that with the others. That's fine. For taking prisoners, this is the biggest brain thing I've ever done in my entire life. And eventually we're going to get pollution stimulus too, don't forget. They're fleeing. Mission, I mean, total mission success. That might be the greatest thing I've ever done in this game. And this tox gas is a total game changer. Look at how far it can go too. This is nuts. If we do become cannibals, though, it will spoil the meat. Oh my god, the gas spread is insane. Oh. Holy shit, no one is ever getting into this hive again. Mark my words. Imagine the prisoners are mighty confused as they see an enormous pig being carried on the back of a moth. It's very normal business in the hive as we drag them in the same hospital room as all of the skinless vampires. Come on, Buggo. Come on, Buggo. Oh my god, look at how much damage they took. We might only just be able to save you before you bleed out at this rate. Thank God Buggo's got 200%. Ooh, manipulation, Batista, stop. Demands alcohol. What are you going to do? Are you going to murder one of the prisoners? Oh, you can murder one of the oh, it's one of the vampires, though. Oh. Lynx, come and stop. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Stop Batista. Stop Batista. I mean, the vampires can't die, but I don't want to risk it. There you go. Problem solved. You know what? While you're here, Batista, we're going to convert you over. Finally get you onto the hive mind, where you should be. How are we looking, Buggo? He's actually done it. Oh, a gift for your queen. We already have a lot of these other useful genes lined up. Someone else has fast healing. Someone else has strong immunity and robust and strong stomach. Give me the ogre frame. We did pay the price of them knocking out the whole power grid. Shit, have we got more steel hanging around somewhere? Because that could be a very slight problem. Where is all this steel? We've only got 200. I'm going to have to borrow a little steel from across the entire base. We can't even... Oh, man. We could try and hook the smelter up to a separate circuit to smelt some steel slag. It might just work. Oh, hand over your gene processors then. God damn it. I need to put massive walls around those in the future. That's my fault. We should be treating them like geothermal generators. And now while we wait for the power to come back on, what I can address is the whole Buggsy, Buggo, drink loving situation. Everyone and their mother wrongly presumed that the physical of being set to horrible is making it so they cannot have children. No, 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 no. I know that on occasion it might be difficult to believe me given the amount of clown makeup I'm forced to wear when I get up in the mornings. All this does, physical of being set to horrible, just gives them a mood negative. That's it. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't adjust anything. just in case you're genuinely curious, it's right there. Got some loving times too. They just get slightly upset if they do that, and other colonists look down on them a little bit more. And we actually saw them mid-episode yesterday. It was there on the screen. Expect a formal apology from every single one of you. No, I think what the problem is Buggsy is an egg layer, and Buggo is not an egg layer. And that generally does not work quite that way in nature. You wouldn't go out there and fuck a goose and then complain that you weren't having goose human babies, would you? Well, unless you're a goose watching this right now. I think this is a great opportunity to re-engineer Buggo and all cream bugs to lay eggs, just because that will probably fix the problem. But we did also get poor artistic, poor cooking yesterday, which we can throw in and get some other benefits from, like, for example, tox stimulant, or pollution stimulant. Some sort of stimulant. Well, hopefully 2 different stimulants. We're never going to get any new colonists at this rate. Well, we've got to rebuild almost all of the base, but now we can at least turn the lights back on and do a bit more deep drilling. There we go. Is that good enough? 6,000 watts excess. There we are. Problem solved. Oh, well, that was bloody easy. Hey, welcome back, Batista. Where did I put all of the deep drills? Hello? Oh, they're there. Well, then start deep drilling. What's wrong with you? Oh, good. Oh, good. The Stalking Terror. A group of mythic servants? What the hell are mythic servants part of? Oh, dragons. Whoa. 2% chance of a glint scale. Glint scales only rarely appear on raids compared to other xenotypes and have an extremely high combat point modifier. Are any of you one of those? What's that thing? That's an imp, right? That's a hussar. I'll take you for free. Oh, shit. Okay, get the hussar. Forget about the rest. I don't know what a glint scale is, but I definitely want one for Buggsy. Rare xenotypes I'm a fine collector of. What are you doing to my hedge? Why are you doing to my hedge? There's a way into the base. You're just here to take it. What, have I not got planning permission for a hedge now? Oh, you can cut this shit out immediately. Whoa, 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 stop. Hey, I built a mountain base for a reason, you little fannies. They're digging into the hive. Oh, God, Sunlob. Sweet, precious, brave Sunlob. Okay, yeah, run. Just distract them. Just distract them. Good big brain. Good big brain. Yes, get the gas going. What the fuck? That's like, well, I mean, of all the people to attack, Buggsy was a pretty poor choice. Wowee, that was amazing. Hello, nice to see you all. Welcome to the colony. Please stop digging into my hive. Great. I've got to rebuild all that now, and that's just going to make a bigger target in the future, because it's going to count as a colony-built block. You lot run down here. How's Zunlob doing? Zunlob, are you okay? You living your best life? Oh, yeah, you're fine. Whoa, you're just, like, wiping him out. Oh, be careful. Whoa, that's a stray bullet that could have ended things very differently. Oh, you're the hussar. Leg you a prawn. Buggo, grab you. You're coming with me. I want your... Oh my God, it never ends. That could be a friend, though. Let's not think too lowly of you. You could be a friend. Lynx, come grab this friend. Come on, that's enough. Let's stop that right now. These Tox Weapons are so damn good. I mean, you can't use them unless you're a specific xenotype, right? So I think that's a fairly reasonable balance. But my God, that's amazing. You're coming with me, big spider. Welcome to the colony. Right, now, hopefully we can get 5 minutes of peace. Are you going to be all right? You're not going to die of, like... I suppose it in some ways makes it better to get prisoners, but in other ways they might just die to collateral damage a little bit easier. If we become cannibals, it's a real problem because then we're going to have to let all of the toxic buildup disappear before we can eat them. Ugh, okay. Do we have any strong walls? We've got to have uranium, I suppose. That might stop them a little bit. Oh, wait, hang on. We've got armored walls, haven't we? 2,000 hit points. Yeah, get through that. Unconstrained we have to get. Useful we have to get. Bulletproof skin we have to get. And unstoppable we definitely have to get. Aptitude for LMG, not that useful. Is there an aptitude for just every weapon? Can we get an aptitude for Tox miniguns? Because that'd be pretty good. Got the insect signature weapon. What other proof do you need? Let's stop this rumor now. I saw a dozen comments saying it yesterday. You know what? We might not have enough room because it's 24 complexity as it is currently. And then the other one gives like 5 additional complexity for the Great Ogre frame. We might genuinely have to do a little more research to make even better still, especially if I want to add in like awful cooking, awful artistic, awful everything else. Unstoppable reduced pain combo, very nice. We already have reduced pain. In fact, we already have a lot of duplicate genes, so I have added a way that we can finally do something about that without it just slowing the game down to a crawl. Instead, we can take all of these gene packs and hit the destroy button. Now, in theory, these are just the duplicates. If it destroys any ones that we... Fire spew? Yeah, no, it should just be the duplicates. And if it's not just the duplicates, I'll be very sad. I will cry a sad tear. No way to do this otherwise. We can't just sell the duplicates. We can't tell it to not store any duplicates. We just have to look at the menu get slower and slower and slower the longer we play. Stop! Why would you do that? It's clearly reserved by Buggsy. Growth fats. Show me the fancier gene complexifiers. Or I'll take pulse charge munitions. Are there any? Oh, there is. I was about to ask if there are any Tox weapons. Tox charge lance. That might not be bad at all. Have like a little Tox hit squad. Get them hit by the Tox gas early so that when they walk into the kill box, they just get completely flooded by it really early on. That would be nice. Stop them getting within melee range so soon. So in theory, now when we open the recombined gene screen, it's a little faster and it's a little easier to read. Look at that. I say a little faster. it's still very slow. Okay, so we are missing other gene packs. Pheromones +1. What else are we lacking from that? I will have to rebuild them slightly because they'll all be separate now into separated packs, which is obviously much better because then we get finer control over it. What was it you had? Pheromones and what else? It was pheromones and reduce pain. Okay, so let's throw back in. We should be able to throw them both separately then, right? So reduce pain and then just pheromones again, and she'll be back to the way that she was. And we want to take away Jotun frame that gives the 1.5 body size offset and swap that out for Great Ogre. Oh, they are the same. What is the difference? So you take 25% less damage, you live a lot less time. Yikes. 40% less. Whoa, shit. Do I not already have the faster aging? That's a problem. Oh, we can just throw in poor cooking, take it down to 150%. I think that's okay. That seems fine. Because if we add in awful mining, it takes away one of the big benefits of the ogre and the larger frames, which is the mining speed. Plus 135%. Hold on. I thought that was just an additional 35%. It's definitely not. She mines almost twice as fast. Deep drilling, because that one's times. But that one is plus. I don't think the mod maker meant to do that. I think they meant to do a times with that one too, but we'll just pretend. We'll keep that between us. That's a secret. Oh my god, she's going to be unstoppable. In fact, it'd be nice if I could give her strong mining. We'd never need resources again. Mild UV sensitivity is separate. Whoa, hold on. We could give her that and we could give her strong mining and it would equal out. This is amazing. Her mining skill is going to be nuts. Buggsy could get us whatever resources we bloody need by herself. I was about to say, she's already the most important member of the colony, but she's about to become double the most important member. All we need is a few more complexity. That way she can just stay in the hive mining things up, which the queen is supposed to do, lay eggs, and then just help build the hive a bit sooner. That seems good. Now for the long-term goal, then. We've got to flip over all our people to have the pollution stimulus, which is going to be amazing for them. Weaken the enemies with the toxic gas. Strengthen our own people with the pollutants, which we've started to do pretty damn well. We've started to get that spread across the map. Real far at this stage. There you go. And as soon as this manages to spread out of the cave and gets into the kill box a bit more, that's going to help our people enormously. Versus insects, it'll even out, right? But that's fine because we're already pretty strong. When the Empire turn up, they are in for a world of hurt. Swap all our people over to pollution stimulus, and then the real long-term goal is not only re-engineer the entire hive, but now we're actually at space attack. We have all of these amazing evolved limbs to have a look at. Couldn't be any more perfect for an insectoid swarm. And then somewhere here as well, genetics laboratory. 18,000 points, but that will allow us to build our own, as it says right there, insectoid genetics laboratory. I feel like we're already a bit ahead of that. I feel like we've already got that aspect of it sorted. We'll have to expand out the hive even more. But there's not really much room to do so. Maybe we move this room and the lab down to here, because we're doing a lot of the experiments on the prisoners, and then we throw in another room here with the actual insectoid lab. Maybe move the school away from the horrifying crossbreeding lab and the prison. That might be a good idea. And for sweet precious Toxos the Fire Giant, there is nothing else from you that I think matches our colony. Sure, you've got heat immunity, one of the archetype genes, you've got fire immunity, but that's not really very bug, is it? I'm going to take awful cooking. Because we've got strong immunity and strong stomach in other people. Poor intellectual would also be good, but awful cooking is really nice. Super metabolic efficiency, and for what? To avoid a bit of food poisoning? I mean, even if we gave awful cooking to our best chef, they would still be at 8 skill, which is more than fine. 13 mining, you say? Oh, Buggsy. Maybe we found your real specialty all along. It's weird that the colony leader would be the mining expert. Not really something I've done before. There we go. 26 out of 32 complexity. 0 metabolic efficiency. Totally neutral. The question is, do I want to throw in something else? Because even if we took her up to 150%, I wouldn't mind at all. I think that's more than okay. Strong melee damage, but pyrophobia? That takes it. I mean, that as far as I'm concerned, is only a good thing. Then we give her strong melee and robust. +4 melee and then 50% extra damage, or is that plus 150? No, it's an extra 50%. Whoa, and we're only 25% more complex. Cream Queen. And even then, we can make it even more ridiculous later, right? But let's stick with it for now. Let's not get too carried away. Because we have some real big brain bugs in this colony, it's going to take all of a couple of hours to put this thing together. Ginormous Buggsy. I think this is as big as they get, though. Which is probably for the best. Any larger and she wouldn't fit on the bloody colonist bar. I mean, it's debatable whether or not she does already. Buggsy. There you go. Oh, what a day. What a glorious day, Buggo. Buggo can do the experiment. Oh, look, we're using the toxic medicine too. Oh, that's amazing. Let's just make sure that that doesn't give her any toxic buildup. It shouldn't, because she's totally immune. And... Ooh! Oh, no. We pushed it too far. Oh, no. Buggsy. Buggsy, what have I done? Why is that happening? Ah, there you go. Quick reload and it's good as new. Is she bigger? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's bigger, right? We'll be able to tell when she stands back up and we get a real sense of scale from the colonist bar. Oh, her wings are so tiny. She'll never fly again. So I'm redesigning regular plain old cream bugs. I'm going to swap out the intense UV sensitivity faster aging combo for simply just mild UV sensitivity. The problem with faster aging is that it's a -1 to metabolic efficiency, because it can be beneficial to have your people age faster, right? If you're just cloning people, growing vat people, whatever, you might want them to be adults faster. Whereas if we just throw in this one, less of a problem if they're in sunlight, and we haven't got to worry about them dying sooner too. And it goes back to being a neutral metabolic efficiency. And then everything else should be the way it was before, even though we've got rid of some of the inferior cream packs. Let's go ahead. Cream packs? No. Gene packs, not cream packs. That was a horrible mistake to make. Then we throw in a little egg layer, and that should, hopefully, solve our problems. Arrogant. What does arrogant do? More social fights? Always say what's on their mind, even if it... Oh, so it will just upset other people more. Maybe more social fights as a result. I want to throw in awful artistic. I think I also want to throw in poor cooking. That seems good. Get them right down to a much lower efficiency. This seems like a nice idea. Awful intellect as well. Oh, but our bugs are so big brain. It's the hive mind, you see. I can't throw an awful intellect. I have given them poor cooking and poor animals on top. Hunger rate is down to 70%. We could give them some real bonuses now. Super fast wound healing, for example, could be really nice. Super clotting might be pretty good. I'm going to try and maybe regret arrogant. Puts them at totally neutral across the board, but they heal super fast and they take less damage. That will help out, given that we're already a pretty damn small colony as it is. And we've got the egg layers and we've got everything else going on there. Less of the aging going on too. I think that's good. I'm happy with that. Until we can get more awful skill changes, that'll have to do for now. Then maybe we can remove some of the other... Try and remove arrogant at some point, right? Because it's not great. I do think it makes sense they would be arrogant, though. A big old insectoid hive mind with technology supremacy over everyone else because they've got all their brains linked. I think that's pretty good. Everybody who's turned up at the front door has basically been imprisoned and had their genes ripped. Even the hussars got their ass handed to them by a single colonist. Sure, we did lose the colonist. I think they've got a lot to be arrogant about. New lovers? That's got to be someone in the prison, right? Well, who is it? Why don't you just tell me these things? It's Gloom? Gloom and Batista? The Wasp and the Dwarf. Oh, well, that's a hell of a coupling. Okay. No judgment. Live your best life. Oh my god, she is enormous. She is enormous. Wow, we really are going to need a much bigger throne, huh? That's amazing. Oh my god, her deep drilling speed is 466%. Wait, maybe it doesn't actually affect... Hang on, what's her mining speed then? Oh, it doesn't affect deep drilling. Great Ogre Frame only directly affects mining itself. Oh no, she's only got 466%, but 1,000 mining speed is pretty damn good. That's helpful. And if you're curious, construction speed is up to 717%. That one is relevant, though, don't forget. Oh, Buggo's back up, too. Hello, Buggo. Let's start spreading those genes through to the rest of the colony. I think, Lynx, given that you are wandering around not doing anything right now, you can get the Venus first. Here you are. We just start bringing people onto the new and improved regular cream bug xenotype. So you, because you've got a load of lizard stuff there, you're even more efficient. Look at that. 50% hunger rate, my god. And just to really bring everybody onto the same page here, with the exception of a few operations for Gloom, there's nothing left to do. Like, everybody's fully mutated, everybody's fully upgraded in terms of the xenotype. I don't think I want to do anything else with it at all now. Now we move on to the fancy bioengineering aspect of things. Can we make the last mutagens? What are we lacking? meat. Hey, there we go. That'll save a little bit of room. Honestly, I think I might not carry on upgrading everybody with Bugger right now because we've still got to give them pollution stimulus that we haven't extracted yet. I'm going to wait until we've got that one. I'm glad that a couple of them are a little more hardy, but I don't think it's worth going through the whole group when we're going to get it in, what, like a couple of days? How long have we got before we can, excuse me, how long have we got before we can rip their genes? Like 1.6 days, then we've got pollution stimulus. We'll hold out. It worked! Buggsy laid an egg! Yes! Make sure to keep the eggs safe environment under a roof between 0 and 50 degrees C. After some time, the egg will hatch into a child. The egg is enormous. Oh, don't put it in the freezer. Why are we putting human egg in the freezer? What the fuck's wrong with... What is that? Oh. Oh, there's a different type of human egg. I like this one more. That looks a bit more... It looks a bit more bug-like, huh? Bugger, where are you putting your child? Bugger, where have you put your child? It's just in your inventory now? Can we not tell it to put the eggs in the egg basket? I guess because they're not... Alright, that's fine, Lola. We can just do stockpile and we can pretend. We can all just pretend that you're putting the eggs in the Oh! I can put a stockpile on top of the baskets. Yes! It worked perfectly. 18 days. We need to get some sort of temperature control in that. Is that like a specific temperature? Do we need to keep them warm or something like that? Eating it is treated the same as killing baby. Okay, definitely do not eat those then, unless we are very hungry. I guess I'll throw down just some generic temperature-based stuff. Let's throw down some overwall coolers. And we'll throw down a couple of jelly heaters too, and we'll try and find a nice middle ground for the temperature in that room. Let's make sure the door's closed. In fact, you know what? Let's throw down a proper armored door. Little more development from the latest speech there. There we are. Thank you, Bugger. What else can we do here? An Insectoid him to... Yeah, there we go. So we can reset the nests with that one. Come on, it's time to reform. There's only one hive that should be on the top now. Nice. There we go. Up to 6 points. We could have an execution. I really need these people, though. We'll just see if we can get some random person to execute in the future. Then we can also do the Jelly Festival. Very strange. It's a very strange colony we have here. Come on. Ooh! Social fight between bones and links. Maybe a side effect of having everybody be arrogant, but never mind. Okay, one last chance with the insect attraction. See if we can get someone new into the colony as well. Maybe somebody who could volunteer, because I think everybody has a place in the colony right now, an important role to play. Maybe the new person could be our new colony guardian. 6 to 8. Very, very nice. Only 50% chance of attracting a new person. We could recruit someone. You know you can do that in this game. What a strange colony this is. Who's good with melee? You've already got a single passion with melee. Has anybody got like a double melee passion? Because I could be persuaded to bring you in. Leg you a prawn is actually very good. And you're a hussar by default. Oh, it's Xenogene though, isn't it? So we can't do much with that. 8. Nothing. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll keep an eye out. We'll wait and see. Oh, but speaking of prisoners, at long last, we can now rip Hangman's Tox Stimulus. There we are, pollution stimulus. And you know, if we're getting a pollution stimulus into the colony, I think it would make sense if the egg room had a big old toxic generator in there, just to help them grow big and strong. Now maybe let's move the school over, away from all of the horrifying things that are going on in the background. Ooh, bionic peony stuff is nice, because I think Zelnob's missing a wing. Yeah, there we are. Oh my god, what the hell's a Trojan infestation? You hear a strange sound emerging from a nearby Kwama nest. The area outside the entrance is about to be overrun with insectoids. Oh my god, wait, what? There are other insectoids coming out. Are they other Kwama, or are they just random... I guess we'll find out in a second, won't we? Mega spiders. Holy shit. I think the Kwama will be more than okay, because they already had the pollution stimulus. Even though these guys have got it now, they started off without it, so... are they going to be fine? No, they are absolutely not. For God's sake, Kwama. Now we're going to have to try and frantically patch up one of the Kwama workers, otherwise they're all going to be dead again. Let's go search and destroy. Hang on, are the other Kwama still angry, though? Oh, God, they are. We can't go in there, because the other Kwama haven't settled yet. Very carefully, send in Buggsy. Let's turn off fire at will, and then let's just try and kill the invading insects. And then if you... Oh, yeah, all the other Kwama are down, so we should be fine. Let's take out these ones. We need to tend to a Kwama worker, otherwise the whole nest is going to die. There's one. Kwama worker. Please, don't die on me again. Kwama nest calm. There you go, there you go. Don't worry, little fellas. Buggsy's here. You'll be fine. Every time, my poor little guys. They didn't deserve that. I think only 3 survived that entire bloody raid. Wowee. I mean, look, workers enough to keep it going because they're the one that keep the nests maintained. So as long as one of those survived, they should be in theory okay. I think these are 2 separate nests though, aren't they? So one of them will probably die. Oh my god, the gene register can hold 80 genes. Oh my god, I was going to build, what, 6 of the damn things? I was going to build 8. I don't think we need 8. I think maybe, honestly, we'll just take, maybe we'll just take 2 in hindsight. Can we reinstall that? Oh, we can. That's so nice. Why can we not reinstall half these other buildings? Why have I got to rebuild it from scratch every bloody time? How's this for a plan? We load in the cream bugs, we add in psychically deaf, so they're no longer affected by psycasting enemies. Buggsy is the only psycaster in the colony. We throw in the pollution stimulus, and then I think we take away arrogant, so they eat slightly more, but I think that's a fair trade-off. Oh, and it's probably worth mentioning I've moved most of the base around at this point. We've got a spare room up here. I don't remember what I was going to do with it in hindsight. I had a plan for this room. Oh, right, of course, we need to build the bionics lab, sorry, the genetics lab, don't we? So we'll move the whole school up to here. That way, all the social area is kind of in the central bit of the hive. Then we've got all of the fucked up stuff down on the right. And then the crafting and storage areas are over on the left. I'm going to quickly give Buggsy the other mining skill trainer. Takes her again up from level 13 to 15 to 18 mining to 19 mining. Very confusing. What happened to the egg? Did somebody eat the egg? Where has it gone? They are still, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. We are still out there. Where did you put the egg? Where did they put the egg? Why would the egg have moved? Human. What about just egg? Wild goose egg? Egg box? Kwama egg? Charged feralus egg? Did one of the animals eat the egg? No, because the animals I've been very careful to restrict to a specific area that definitely is not allowed in there. Like, my egg was eaten, very sad. Nobody cares. Well, that's unfortunate. We seem to have lost one of the eggs. It turns out the Kwama have popped back up again in the bit next to... I mean, I'm fine with that. That's actually really good. In the bit next to the barn, if they want to live there, totally fine by me, because that stops people coming in through the secret exit. This is too long to wait. 15 days after laying an egg that fucking disappears, we have to wait before we can do it again. That's nonsense. I think instead of waiting for Buggo to get back up, let's just keep recombining Cream Bug over and over and over. Our intellectual characters are so good at this point. It really takes no time until like 4 hours. Then we get everybody upgraded and pray we don't have any raiders turn up. Yes, Cream Bug. In fact, that's a lot of Cream Bugs, right? Have you got it? You're still awaiting. You're done. We've done like half the colony already. This was a much better idea than just waiting for Buggsy to, Buggo to get their Venus out. Especially because that also gives a negative too. Forced implantation generally isn't received pretty well. Tends to be a little bit frowned upon, you know. Not everybody's a huge fan of that. Here you go, Bones. Come get me another one. We'll keep one in storage. You never know if we might get a new person. There we have it. Cream Bugs across the board. Made, designed by Buggo, implanted into Buggo, installed by Buggsy. This is so nice. This is so nice. So much pollution waiting to happen. Jesus Christ. The Batista is a hungry, hungry boy. Of course, because all the negatives he also shares with his base germline. Ooh, that's a problem. What about everyone else? 125, 125, 50% for you. Okay, well then we just give Batista, Bones and Lynx his share of food, and everything's fine. It all equals out decently okay. Hopefully we can evolve a new stomach for him soon. And a Psylink level. Ooh, I've only got meditating on her usual recreation schedule because we've already completely finished that, so we're just going to go for specifically the Psycaster stats. Let's give another upgrade there. 1% lower Psy focus cost, which is nice, which means, you know, it's 2% reduction on all of the powers, which is all right. That's fine. Really, I just want to increase the Psy focus limit if we can so that we can blast out the Queen and then the empowerment power after it. Still haunting, isn't it? It's still so fucking stupid to look at. This is a great colony. This is an amazing colony we've got. The colony looks amazing. It's well organized, sensibly organized, keeping it all close to one another depending on theme. And then we've got our friendly little bugs. We've got a nice kill box. The weapons are really, really cool. I was super impressed with that first raid. Then we've got a whole bunch of toxic crops. We've got toxic potatoes growing around all the generators. Then we've got those really fancy medicine growing in too. It's amazing. I mean, thematic win as far as I'm concerned. Is there anything else that base game bugs have that our bugs don't at this point? I don't think so. Bug blood, bug voice, tox immunity, pollution stimulus. They're afraid of fire. They live underground. I mean, all of this seems... I know they don't necessarily hate fire in the base game, but this is fine. I think we've done it. I think they're perfect. I don't think I can improve them anymore at all. The only thing that the base game bugs have is that hypothermic slowdown. They've got cold weakness, which is, like, good enough, I think. I am going to see if I can do some sneaky behind-the-scenes tweaky to make it so that they can lay eggs a little faster, because unfortunately right now, Buggsy and Buggo having 1 egg every 15 days isn't really very insectoid. Really, Buggsy should be laying 15 eggs every 1 day, but I understand for game balance why that might be a concern. And we also have to find a way to stop the eggs being eaten. I'm not sure what happened to the last one. Then I suppose growth fats and things like that too we're going to need to set up. Maybe we could reclaim a little bit of the hospital. Super happy. I think those miniguns were amazing. Flooding the whole kill box. I couldn't be happier with it. Maybe there is a better solution to the eggs I haven't thought of. Maybe there's something else out there that is just so much more perfect for a horrifying insectoid alien colony. Who knows? Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll find out one day, but this certainly isn't working given the first egg was horribly devoured by someone somewhere. Never mind. Life goes on except for that small child. Thank you in the meantime to Boop, Mert, Skirt, R997123, Commander Crimp, Bubble Shy, Worker of Secrets, Mr. Moma, Sabat, Sir, Bobpath, Koofenspiel, MTB, Smurf4321, Joshua Cripps, Oliver, Michael Bolt, Banjo Slurp, Flight Gamer, Tungsten Heart, Asuna Scapegoat, Some Idiot Guy, Sir Kelly21, Scrungus, Spintex, Mask of Loki, and Alex Warren for their support of the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making this a horrible mess possible in the first place. And a thank you to Sean Davies, Scott Dockery, Redeemer 50288, Jacob J1293, Roots It Roll, Richard Harris, Deadly Kitten Hunt, Mashy, Tassos Papadopoulos, Wrinklestein, Pat Man the Man Pat, Amused Lizards, Elijah Hyatt, Red Noah, Singed or Singed, Dominic Burgess, Coco Bottia, Larry the Emu, and Chemic Plosion as well. Join me tomorrow for hopefully an evolution for this colony, a real evolution, not just a minor little increase for pollution stimulus. I want horrifying bug limbs everywhere.